My friends tried to sabotage my marriage and called it fun. Welcome to One Star Chronicles. This started as a review and somehow became a story. Now that you've heard the rating, let's get into what actually happened. The first sentence, it seems harmless enough. I'm a 26-year-old female and I met my husband who's 41 when we were in college. At first, my friends, who were both 25, loved him. They loved him so much that they even helped him plan his proposal. Full rom-com energy. That all changed when I got pregnant. It was a difficult pregnancy, and because my college didn't offer online classes, I had to temporarily drop out. That's when the first crack appeared. They blamed my son, who's now 4, for ruining my life. Even after I told them that I wanted to keep him, they tried to convince me to get rid of the pregnancy because they're the type who believe a college degree determines your worth as a human being. Apparently, diplomas are personality traits now. When my son was born, though, they suddenly loved him and apologized for what they said. I forgave them. Fast forward to last year. I told them I was pregnant again, this time with my daughter who's now 5 months old. I had already gone back to college and graduated, but they again told me I should terminate the pregnancy because having a baby now would ruin my life. This was especially upsetting because the pregnancy was planned. I distanced myself for a while. A few weeks ago, they apologized again and suggested a girls' trip like old times. I genuinely thought it might help fix our friendship, so I went. Maybe that was naive, but I really believed spending time together could reset things. At first, the trip was fun. On the second night, though, they started inviting men to join our outings. I didn't mind, both of them are single. I spent more time with their other friends who are also in relationships and not trying to hook up. One night at a club, they told me about a man they knew who apparently found me attractive. I said I didn't care because I'm married. They laughed and told me I should have more fun and that my husband would never find out if I hooked up with them. That's a hard no. I ignored them and stayed with our other friends. Later, that same man, he came over and started talking to me. I was polite, just polite, but he mistook that for interest and tried to kiss me. I left immediately, went back to the hotel, called my husband, told him everything, packed my bags and went home. Efficiency at its finest. They called me the next day to say it would have been a one-night thing, that I don't know anything besides my husband, that experimenting isn't bad, and that he couldn't satisfy me the way the younger man could, which is wildly incorrect. My husband and I have a very active and satisfying intimate life, but that's not a group discussion topic. So there was no reason for me to talk to them about it anymore. Yesterday, one of them came to my house to apologize. She admitted what they did was wrong and said they acted out of jealousy. Jealousy of my husband, my children, and my life that I built. She said that since I got married and had kids, we weren't as close. And now she understands that I'm genuinely happy. She promised they wouldn't interfere anymore and wants to apologize to my husband too. And swears she'll change because she doesn't want to lose a friendship we've had since childhood. So now I'm stuck. I don't want to lose a lifelong friend, but I also don't want to keep being disrespected, judged, or pushed to betray my marriage and my values. Would it be a terrible idea to forgive her? Or is this one of those apologies that sounds nice but comes with a sequel? Until the next one-star story, stay curious.